hold on. Hey! Hey! This is me, and this is Allison, and there you go. We're gonna be doing your lesson today. So, first, I'm sorry that it's a day late, but, yesterday I had to euthanize my dog, and then I drove my car into a ditch, which wasn't actually that bad. There's so many people who stopped to help me, and I felt so so flattered that the highway person and then the fire truck and then the ambulance and then the state trooper and then the tow truck driver all came. It was like a lot of people, and I was also like, could you stay away? Just kidding. No, I didn't do that at all. But anyway, so many people came to help me. It was totally cool and no big deal. So let's go to the lesson, shall we? Let's do it. Here we go. I'm going to post this online in PowerPoint format so you can follow along to the links as well. Here's the aperitif. Think about if you remember about popular kids and unpopular kids when you were in 6 to 11 years old, which is about like kindergarten, first grade to like 6th grade. And do you remember about best friends at that time too? So write me a little note. You should be submitting these online. Let's see if I can get you to that. I don't actually know how to switch between the PowerPoint and the video and the online stuff so good yet. I'm trying to learn. So I'm going to press buttons now. I'm going to look like a weirdo as I do that, but hold on. No, we'll go here. We'll go escape. Nope. Enter. Nope. We'll just go through. Oh my god. Through the presentation just to get to the end. Here we go. Now you can see online. So in Dropbox, there's actually right here is questions for the week that you can post questions about the content, and also there's a new assignment that's listed that says it won't show it to me because I haven't logged in recently, but there's a new assignment that says for this week, the aperitif and reflection. So just go on and write something there. So right now you should have like a Microsoft Word or Google or no, Apple whatever they use, and write an answer to this aperitif and then save room for reflection. Great. Got it? You can always pause if you don't got it. Next one. Here's our agenda. The discussion board I just tried to show you. So basically the discussion board is online, and it's like if you have any questions about this week, the content or the assignments, just post it there and either I'll answer it or someone else will. Here's what we're going over from class, and then there's a reflection. Okay, so first, I call this the most anti-Buddhist stage of development because what's happening here is that the children are going from first not realizing that they're individuals to then needing to prove their individuality way too much. So these are the ways in which they're doing that. They're doing all of these things which begin with self, right? So they're an individual, they're not part of the other person, right? As soon as you start differentiating yourself from other people, you decide both how you're going to be mean to them and how you're going to be nice to them. Apparently, boys who decide that they're different from other people, they resort to physical aggression more often than girls, and girls resort to relational aggression, which is basically talking trash and spreading gossip and rumors. Here, this is where we think about pro-social reasoning, which is like being nice to people. So we're kind of moving from like this, where they have little evidence of sympathy, like they're not really able to like see other people's perspectives, to like, I kind of want to help, but I only want to help because I want someone to be proud of me. So it's still about like a me versus them mentality, and it's still like asserting individuality, which is important in some ways, but also kind of like unfortunate in others. Like, it's good to be yourself, it's good to like establish your personality, it's good to like explore your interests, but as soon as you start drawing lines between yourself and other people, that's when you start doing like an us versus them thing, which inevitably leads to sadness and quarrel, right? Like war and stuff. So there we go. So that starts when you're 6. Yay! Next slide. Wrong button. I don't know the buttons. Okay, let's try this. Okay, so I just recorded this whole lesson before this, but then when I started clicking these links, it got messed up. So apparently I cannot click these links while I'm with you. But this first link here, we'll go look at it outside of this environment. And that's the only way I know to do it. I'll read more about this in the future. Anyway, this is the first link, and I really like it. Let's just watch a couple minutes together, and then you can watch the rest by yourself, because it's 10 minutes. Let's see.
Our best hope of preventing school violence comes from understanding the bully-victim dynamic. Bullying is a relationship issue.
I'm just going to go ahead and point out that other places that I read about bullying said they don't really like to add victim to the mix, because sometimes people who have been bullied don't like to see themselves as like helpless individuals, and I really get that. So what I like more about this video is that how they explain that a bully is like a person that is a product of genes and environment, really, if you think about it that way, and you are trained to think about it that way, because I trained you. But not necessarily. I think their explanation of the victims or the student or the other person is like a little shallow.
Together, let's see how to make a bully from scratch. It takes years to make a bully. In fact, all bullies start out as victims. A child doesn't wake up one day and decide, I think I'll be a bully, any more than a child wakes up and says, I think I'll be a victim. Becoming a bully.
Great, so you get the point. So continue to watch this video, then come back. It's actually very intriguing, and I know that we might be feeling a little like, why are we trying to understand the bully? Like, let's just focus on the outcomes of what it is to be bullied. And that's super, super important. But I think in terms of thinking about humans, that prevention is the best way to approach everything, especially bullying. And in order to do preventative measures, you have to understand how the bully becomes a bully. And this video does a really good job explaining that. But then this video right here, which we are going to watch together because it's much shorter, talks about a way that you can actually fix it. And it's not only like how you can actually fix it, but so many schools are really doing it. Let's see if I can get it to rewind. Or like even play. Hold on, where's the refresh button? Or like it's totally frozen. Huh. Well, this is annoying.